Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers, and I have a very simple question for you today. Which size Planet Ocean do you prefer? I have in my left the 39.5 millimeter version, and in my right I have the larger 43 millimeter version. And I want to just thank Ronnie for allowing me to review this 39.5 millimeter model. I've had folks ask me to review the two of these side by side. I've had folks ask me to review this compared to some other models we carry. And I just have not had the smaller Planet Ocean in stock. And so this was a special order for him. It will be shipped out later today, but he has graciously allowed me to film a couple videos before I send it off. So look for some comparison videos. The Pelagos 39, the Blackman 58 come to mind that I will be uploading to the channel here in the coming weeks. So if I get more of these, I will certainly try to review them more often, but I have been waiting to see this. And so here we go. First video, 39 versus the 43 millimeter Planet Ocean. Let's get the specs right out of the way. 40.4 millimeters is what I measured diagonally across the case compared to 43.6 on the larger version here. 38.8, so not quite 39 across the bezel, 3 to 9. And on the larger one, I came up with an even 42 across the bezel. So just a little over 3 millimeter difference from 3 to 9 across the widest point of that bezel. And then the crystals themselves, the 39, I measured 3 to 9 here at 29 even across, 29 millimeters even across the crystal, versus 31.4. So about 2.5 millimeters larger, again, across that sapphire crystal on both of these. So moving further along, 14.4 millimeters thick versus 16.3. So about 2 millimeters thicker on the larger Planet Ocean here. 45.4 lug tip to lug tip versus 48.8. We have a 19 millimeter lug width compared to a 21 millimeter lug width. However, both of them taper to 18 at the last link and then back out to 21 millimeters on the clasp. Both have the same fold over, dual push button release, on the fly, push button here, micro adjustability, the same clasp on both of them. Going to have the same removable links by screws, 2 small screws on each side held together with a pin. So again, the same construction. And then both of them signed screw down crowns, both of them 600 meters of water resistance. Where we start to get into one of the differences is the movement itself. So the smaller model has the caliber 8800 with a 55-hour power reserve and a quick set date function. So that second position, you're gonna be able to rotate through your date wheel. Whereas the larger model is the Omega caliber 8900, a 60-hour power reserve. So 5 extra hours of power reserve. And on this model is the independently operated or jumping hour hand. So to set your date wheel, you'll take your hour hand forward or backwards to set your date. So small difference there. It's the same exact thing in the Omega Aquaterras. If you've seen those videos, same functionality, same difference there. And then the weight. So obviously difference here, a smaller model, 187.1 grams on the 39 millimeter versus 215.7 on the larger 43. And both of them retail at the exact same $7,100. Again, same feature set, same everything, date wheel at 3 o'clock, proportions look right. I mean, listen, it's the same watch minus, the small differences in the movement, small difference in the lug width, lug to lug, the dimensions are just a little bit smaller. But really, I think what everyone's waiting to see is how do these look on wrist? So again, I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist, and I will tell you, one link has already been removed to fit this for the new owner's wrist before I ship this out. So there is one link removed. However, I gotta tell you, I prefer this 39.5 millimeter. I prefer the sub 46 millimeter lug tip to lug tip. I actually love the size of the lugs on this for my wrist. Again, my wrist may be shaped different than yours. You may have a larger wrist. You may have a flatter wrist that has more retail space to occupy for your lug to lug. But for me, 44 to 46 is my sweet spot. I can wear, I feel, up to 48. And I'll tell you this, if you read, you'll see everywhere, these larger 43 millimeter Planet Oceans do wear smaller than the dimensions indicate, for sure. I mean, I highly suggest trying them both on if you can. 48.8 on this size of a watch, lug to lug, is very wearable, very manageable. Again, you're looking at this watch through my iPhone at less than 12 inches away. So again, I tell everybody, wrist rolls always look larger than what you're actually going to see or feel in real life. Try them on if you can. I'm just hoping that this video gives you an idea, if you can't see them side by side, that you try to, just help you out in seeing the difference in size. Apologize for that glare. That AR needs to help me out here. So again, fantastic watches. I'm happy to see Omega still offers them in both sizes. I would love to see the 300M Professional get maybe an updated, more compact size in the near future as well. So let me hit the lights for you. I'll give you a lume shot. As always, I greatly appreciate you viewing. Let me know what you think. Do you own one of these? Which one do you prefer? Again, there's no wrong answer here, gang. I just wanted to be able to show you both of these side by side. It's been requested a few times, and I personally have been wanting to do this video as a watch enthusiast myself. So lume looks great on both of them. Can't go wrong. Omega, Seamaster, Planet Ocean, 39.5, 43 millimeter watches. Thanks for viewing, and we'll see you in the next video.